All right, hello everybody. Okay, we are going to get started on our Eric Carle project. And today you all are going to be making a bird. Before we start, I'm going to give you this green piece of paper. And we are going to use an oil pastel. And I want you to draw, let's make some grass. So we have some, a place for our bird to sit. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to draw, let me pick a darker color so we can see. I'm going to draw a zigzag line, but you don't have to make your grass a zigzag. If you want to make your grass a wavy line, you could. Maybe you want to cut a straight line and then cut into it so that it looks like little pieces of grass. That would be fine too. You guys can have your own ideas. I love to see how creative you are. So now your scissors, make sure your fingers go into the bottom part of the scissors and your thumb goes into the top. And I'm just using this hand to open, close my scissors. This hand is going to be used to turn my paper so that I can make those sharp zigzag turns. There, now I've got my grass. I'm gonna turn it over, and glue bottles, they're up front. You can always share with the person next to you. Remember, you have to pick off the hard glue on the top. So if any glue has dried on there, pick that off. Okay, then you're going to twist just this part. You can see when it's closed, there's no space. When it's open, there's space right there in between the lid, okay? Now, I'm going to do dot, dot, not a lot. I'm gonna go around the edge of my paper, and then I'm going to flip it over and add it to a blue piece of paper. I'll give everybody a blue piece of paper for our sky color. Now, Eric Carle always does a sun in his art, so I'm gonna draw a sun on another piece of painted paper. Your painted paper that you guys made turned out beautiful. I love it. Notice how I'm working just like Eric Carle. I'm drawing what shapes I want on the painted paper, and then I cut them out. So make sure you draw and then cut. It's really hard when you just pick up a pair of scissors and you have nothing to look at. So use those oil pastels and draw what you want to make. Love my little sun. All right, I'm gonna flip it over and do dot, dot, not a lot. I'll put it in the corner. And now you guys, like I said before, are going to be making a bird. And so I'm gonna think about the shapes of my bird. I got this dark blue, which I love. I think for my bird, I'm going to do, let's see, maybe I'll do, you could do all different shapes. You could make an oval. I think for my bird today, I'm going to make a semicircle like that for the body. And then I'm going to make a circle for the head. Let's see, on this paper, I might make the feet. And on this paper, I think I'm going to make a shape that almost looks like a teardrop for the wing. Now I have lots of stuff to cut out. So I'm going to pick up my scissors. Now that I've drawn my lines, I am going to cut those shapes out like that. Cut out my head, which I did a circle. And remember, you can change the shapes. I can't wait to see your idea. Oh, look at how cute. It's starting to look like a bird. It's a side view of a bird. So it's not what the bird looks like from the front, but what the bird would look like from the side. Let's see, did I get the wing? Oh yeah, look at his little wing. Now, I think I'm just gonna draw a little triangle for the beak, and I need some feet, so I'm gonna make some zigzaggy lines like that with like a rectangle so that I can have some feet on my bird. Now I'm gonna have to slow down. If cutting is hard, I recommend slow down and then it will become a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these shapes out, add them onto my bird. If you wanna add extra things to your picture, maybe you wanna have flowers in the background. Maybe you want to add a butterfly in the sky. If you have time today, you're welcome to add some extra things to your picture. Be creative. Maybe you want some clouds. There's the beak. Oh, the triangle beak is perfect. And then I'm gonna draw an eye. Oh, I think the bird is done. It looks great. Now, your painted paper will go back to the box because someone else might like to use it. And I'm gonna add glue to my bird in just a minute. Sign your name on your art. So I'm gonna write Mrs. Constein down here. And then this today, because our glue is really wet and it needs a day to dry, we're gonna bring this over to the drying rack by the door. So kindergarten drying rack today, okay? If you don't finish it today, that's okay. We will work on it again next week and make some Eric Carle pictures again next week, okay? All right, you guys, I can't wait to see all of your beautiful little birds, and I hope you have lots of fun.